Welcome back to the channel. Absolutely love to have you here. So in this video, I want to quickly cover the topic and my thoughts about it. Is this market cycle and is this bull euphoria phase going to be short or long? And my short answer to that is I don't really care. And the reason for that is because I've been buying these assets at bottom prices. Okay? So I don't care if it goes up fast or slow. As long as it goes up, I'm going to make incredible amounts of money. So for me, I don't really care. And the whole point is that why would I, like, there's no way knowing what is going to happen. So I'm not going to even just like, waste my energy on it, because as long as it goes up, I'm fine. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I've been buying these, assets, basically base meme coins and low cap gaming coins for a while right now, long time actually. And then low prices, and as soon as it starts going up, I'm going to start selling. Okay, and how I look the selling is basically the volume of the coin, and you need to play it by ear, but there's some like a rule of thumbs. For example, for me, one rule of thumb is like when ETH is trading at 10k, that is kind of like a top-ish price. It can hover there for 10k for a while, for months and months and months, and or it can go even higher, but at 10k we are at the topper spectrum of the bull run, right? So I'm just planning to sell dollar cost averaging out whenever the peaks pump up, when the volume pumps up, the prices, whatever, So if you look at the cycle here, so one thing is 100% guaranteed: the cycle will be different this time. Okay, like that, the cycle will be different, but at the same time it will be the same exact thing. So if you look at, I've been in two cycles right now, so 2017 and 2021, they were completely, so 2017 was super and then down, and 2021 there was like, we went up deep, and then people were saying the max pain is super cycle, this is super cycle, it will never come down. But there were one thing that both of these have in common, that you will see happening again. Once we are at the high prices, people will start saying this. I haven't said this before. People, listen to me very, when you hear people saying this, we are at the top prices, people will say, hey Wolf, this time it's different and it will never come down again because ... Okay, this is what will people say. I can already see it happening, because I've seen it happening 2 times right now. I think that it will happen third time. I can be wrong, but I don't think so, because the euphoria phase, people will be so euphoric, so they will say, hey Wolf, this time everything is up and we will not come down because there's ETFs, institutional money is here. This and they will just say whatever the new thing is, because the new thing, people understand, the new thing takes us to the higher prices. I mean, then people, for example, like what happened, like I remember when the ETFs started, and people are like, oh, the ETFs will, change the market structure. Well, there's, if you look at the cycles, when there's new thing, that's why the market is pumping. The market pumps on because things just change. It's a new thing. Okay, so the ETFs is a new thing, and that's why the market is pumping. If you look at 2021, 2020, there was new things happening. For example, there's, DEX is launching, smart contracts, new things, and then that got euphoric, and that's what launched. So the new thing launches the bull run. So it's not like the market structure has changed because there are new things. But new things literally launched. That's the reason why we are in the bull run. So so it's just weird for me. So yeah, there's new things and it will change the market structure, but that's ultimately that's why the bull run is happening in the first place, because people have built new shit that has there will be new shit built, like ETH layer 2, for example, base chain, all kinds of new innovations which were undervalued in the bear market, but as the cycle tops, it gets so overvalued, so at some point it will crash. No matter what people say, now institutional money come here, it will fucking never, this is the new paradigm. And that can happen, of course, maybe on Bitcoin and or ETH, because the ETFs bring constant flows. But if you look at meme coins and these like low caps, I mean, they will fucking get crushed once the market starts dipping, because people understand, the people who buy in the euphoria phase, they are not like strongholders. They are like, they panic buy, they emotional buy the top, and once it starts going down, they don't want to see the money coming down because they don't even know what they have bought. They have no idea. They have no idea what they are even buying. So once it starts dropping, you can be 100% sure they will be selling. And then it's just like, and also on top of that, the market is super volatile because it's young market and there a lot of people are leverage trading. So once we are at the euphoria phase, people will short long like with crazy amounts of leverage, and those will make these kind of liquidating like events where somebody gets liquidated and then somebody gets liquidated because of that and then somebody gets liquidated for that. So it will just like it's just crazy. So the whole point of here is that there's no telling. Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger always says there is no telling how crazy the upside will be and no telling how crazy the downside will be, because in the short term the market is a voting machine, but in the long term it's a weighing machine. So instead of trying to be like, hey Wolf, like what's the market cycle will be like, will it be fast and where the top is, just fucking buy the lows, and then when it's up a lot, sell the highs. Don't expect hitting the exact point. Like people look to buy everything at the exact bottom and then they look to sell everything at the exact top. No, I'm just like here. I'm just look at here. I'm just buying here, whatever. I'm just buying everywhere, as long as it's like down and consolidates and it's fair price, like basically underpriced. And then when it starts going up, I'm just selling. For example, the dog in me, it did 35x in 2 weeks. I sold the whole thing in instant. I was woke up. I was okay. I was like, what? 35x in 2 weeks? I'm selling because again, like even though it can bump a lot, that's like a nice gains, So a lot of people like are going to lose a lot of profits and gains, and because they are trying to maximize the gains to the fullest. They're just like trying to squeeze and just like buy at exact low and then sell at the exact high. While people who are real like doing this shit, like really doing this, say they just like dollar cost averaging in because I'm humble. I don't know where the market is going. And then in the bull run, as it starts going up, I'm humble. I don't know where it tops. I have no idea where it tops. I just have these couple of rule of thumbs that at 10k ETH, I need to be like, okay, this is pretty top price. It can still go like 30. It can go 20k, 30k, whatever. But 10k is a lot up from the bottom. Okay, so and once like the low cap starts really flying, I'm just going to be dollar cost average out selling. And normally the market, the bull run has lasted 6 to 8 months. I think that it can go there. It can also like go super fast, like some people have said it's going like 3 months. I'm fine with that. If my pump backs pump in 3 months, that would be actually better for me. Like might as well get it fast over with and get the gains and then just get out and just boom. So I don't really care if it's fast or quick cycle. I know that the euphoria, the euphoria happens because of human behavior, right? And the human behavior, like we have basically the same brain as we had 10,000 years ago. Okay, so your biases, check out 25 cognitive biases. Every human has 25 cognitive biases bearing on our brain. So it will get retarded. The market, the bull run will get just super stupid because people will have Lollapalooza effect from the social bias, basically congruency bias. The market keeps pumping up, so then people have excessive self-regard tendency. People think that they're better than they are. People have over-optimism tendency. They become too optimistic. They have reward bias, so basically prices going up all the time, so they want to make more money. Then they have pain-avoiding tendency. They see other people making money. Now they also want to make money because it feels pain because they aren't making money. Then there's envy and jealousy. People can envy some other people make money, and then I need to make also money, And you can already see there's like 7 biases, and Charlie Munger talks about you need 3 to 5 to create Lollapalooza effect. So there's literally 25 only biases bearing on people's brain in the bull of euphoria cycle. It will get stupid. I'm telling you, it will. If you have never been in euphoria phase, you will see it will be just ridiculous. It will be ridiculous. So only way to combat that is just stop being like, oh, where the top, like, what is exactly this cycle structure. I don't care. I'm buying low and then I sell high. Okay, fair enough. So, that's my plan. My plan for the euphoria phase. Only thing I know for sure is I am selling everything I have. okay? And most likely case scenario is because we are in every phase, the assets I'm selling are at much higher prices. I'm not trying to maximize the profit, I'm just trying to make the profit and get out of the markets. Okay, and then do the cycle repeats, then the cycle will, you can do it again. But I think a lot of people get just locked up in the cycle because they try to, for example, you try to make crazy money in one swing before you basically, one multimillionaire mentor taught me this, and this is the one thing that a lot of people are missing out. People want, like, when I say this, you will be like, no, Wolf, I'm different. I'm like, sure. Look, Robert Greene always says, people have one flaw. People want everything super fast. Okay, that is the one flaw in human, biggest flaw. People want everything super fast. So right now everybody is like, okay, well, what is the one big, if I buy I just make like insane gains, and that can happen. And sure, I think that I have the picks that can do this, but at the same time there's only limits on how what you can do and everything like that. So you can do this, but you can only do this, like go from here to here, if you have already like building the steps. So for example, if you have like building these steps, okay, and then you want to go super fast up, you can, but just remember, if you fall from there, it's a big fall. Okay, so you can do this, but this is still doable. This kind of like a quantum leap. You can take these quantum leaps, okay? But some people like take one step and then they want to go even higher. They want to go here. Like this is super dangerous in my opinion. And this is usually when people just fumble their back and then they just be basically here. Even here they will be back here or even lower. Okay, so the best way that I have done it is just like slowly, because I've been here since 2017, bro. And look how slowly I've been taking it, So I've been just like grinding and grinding. So now as I make the gains, it's not like, wow, I'm making the gains. I'm like, yeah, I make the gains. I've been here so many years grinding. It's not like surprise, like I'm not surprised. Wow, so much gains came in. I'm like, yeah, gains coming because I've been putting in the work year after year after year, day after day after day. So I really like this because this will make you, it's very hard, basically it's impossible for you to go back anymore, because once you want to go one step, you lock it in. Okay, this also, a lot of people aren't doing this. Once you get into a certain point, let's say that your portfolio is at some point, or you basically made a gain, you need to lock that win in and you need to start making it more. If you do a winning thing, you need to lock that win in, okay, and then you need to do more of it. I'm telling you, this is the secret. It's so simple, but this is where the gains really are, in my opinion. And if you look at Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, this is how they did it. They said like, okay, do the slow grind, but you will get rich for sure, and you will not lose it. And you can then and what they did this, and then what what they did? They just continued to do it for their whole life, and they became like super wealthy, like mega extreme wealthy, crazy wealth. So, but I'm not that smart. Like I'm like literally like 1% fraction of what Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett are. So I'm like, I can't even. So I just follow what they do and get the results as best as I can, and I'm going to be fine with it. I'm still in the super category. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, try it. If you are like struggling right now, it's because you want things to do fast. Like that's only like, because it's very hard for you to keep like a loose if you just keep going on. And a lot of people can't keep going on because they take so big L's. Okay, so let's say that you start here and then you do like go here, and you just you took it too much at one time, then you will fall here. And some, like if you do this back to back, some people will never recover. So try to just like not take big, like when you make a mistake, try to make the mistake super small. And or if you make big mistakes, you need to continue, just persist through it. And if you just, Charlie Munger has a saying, like I've been saying this for like literally 7 years to myself, and right now I'm getting understanding it a lot more better. So basically the saying is, to get what you want, you have to deserve what you want. The world is not crazy enough place to reward a whole bunch of undeserving people. So you will get what you deserve, but usually it takes longer than you think. It takes like 1 to 2 years longer than you think. And that's what I've been seeing. So, just persist through it, keep growing, keep learning, and try to make avoid, basically, if you can avoid making mistakes, how to do this, by the way, is just try avoid making mistakes. And how you avoid making mistakes, you learn from mentors, people who have, for example, made the mistakes, or who can help you to avoid the mistakes, and then just like compound the money, get in the good habits and do it. And or if you just make the mistake, do it so small, so even if you go one stair back, it doesn't, like, you will not be like, oh, what the fuck, like, it will not knock you down. You will like go down, and then you're like, okay, I get back up, and then you keep going. I mean, this is really, like, if you look at any successful people, this is like, they are super persistent, they keep going. And how you can keep doing that is you don't take that many big L's. Some people can take like so many L's, but they still keep going. But average people, like, with, I think it was like, if they just feel like I can see with this membership, like new people joining in, for example, on Base Meme Coin Millionaires, they buy some coin with $50, they lose $20, and they quit. That's really, like, literally, that's a lot of people do that. And like you can't even, like, yeah, this is probably not for you, because you need to be willing to do this shit, and you need to be willing to continue no matter what. And at some point you have so much knowledge and skill and expertise that it will become incredibly hard for you to lose. I'm telling you, just whatever your case is right now, just fucking keep going, because you're in the right place at the right time, and you're the right person if you're still watching this. So just keep pounding the door. At some point you will be like, wow, now I know how this works. Now I know how to make it. And then you will just make it. So do it no matter what. This cycle will be absolutely epic. It's about to start the euphoria phase. I don't care how short or long the euphoria phase is. I don't care. As long as we have the euphoria phase, I'm selling and I'm good. Okay? So see you in the next videos. Today is Saturday as I'm recording this. Sunday I'm taking off, so no video tomorrow. No, I will skip this one market update. So tomorrow no Sunday update, but then on Monday I will be back again here. Anyway, thank you so much. See you in the next videos. And also, if you want to see my portfolio, you can find the links in the description, and follow me on Instagram if you are using Instagram. And yeah, not financial advice. Thank you so much, and peace out. Thank you.